Hey there everyone, Hypershetic 100 here, bringing you the next part of Advanced Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. Yeah, there's not actually much to say about that opening scene. Because this level is so woefully uninteresting, I'm actually going to do something completely different and talk about real war scenarios that happened. Everything is courtesy of Cracked.com. These are 5 true war stories that put every action movie to shame. Number 5. Pavlov's platoon holds off the Nazis. All of them. Imagine Helm's Deep, defended by 24 guys. The enemy crossed the sheer overwhelming math of a zombie horde, with the Empire's propensity for terrifying martial efficiency. That's what one Sergeant Yakov Pavlov's platoon found themselves facing down in September of 1942. The Nazis were pushing into Russia as part of the biggest military operation in the history of the human race. And everything was about to come to a head in the city of Stalingrad with a battle in a single bombed-out apartment building. By the way, it was called the Battle of Stalingrad because the battle of that building where Sergei's mom used to live didn't sound quite so impressive. Poor Sergei, however you want to pronounce it. Pavlov and his platoon was tasked with a thankless job of retaking the building after the Nazis had seized it. You get a snapshot of the mindset was like heading in. It's helpful to know that the assignment was considered extremely dangerous by the Soviet Army, and the Soviet Army slogan at that time was "Die for Russia." Doing the quick math, Pavlov realized his only chance was to throw his whole platoon into the mid-ground and hope that the speed at which they passed through left at least a few alive. Lost all but 4 men in the assault, but eventually his plan worked and they took the building. Had they known they were dealing with a man who considered 4 people surviving a success, the Nazis probably would have realized that they were in for some serious stuff. Having barely enough survivors to outfit a respectable zombie movie, Pavlov could only station 1 soldier to each floor. However, the drop-dead gorgeous line of sight and off-road was enough for them to unleash a mountain of unholy heck against all fascist comers. The building was subjected to relentless fire, as were the civilians huddled in the basement. But Pavlov's unit held out long enough to be reinforced by a still tiny 25 men. Not a wizard, but it was all they needed. His men were given machine guns, rifles, mortars, barbed wire, anti-tank mines, some body armor, and a PTRS-41 anti-tank rifle, which Pavlov personally used to snipe a dozen tanks from the rooftop. Basically, they used what little equipment they had to convert the apartment into a god-dang anti-Nazi death machine that could annihilate whatever came at it from within a kilometer in every direction. As long as everyone could serve their ammo and man their posts, the only real danger posted to the building came from flamethrowers. Fortunately, with legendary snipers like 19-year-old and Tali Chekhov on the top floor, this usually resulted in a Viking funeral for the Nazis. Wave after wave of the German army hammered the building and died. Later, Pavlov's men could boast that they killed more Germans defending their one building than the French killed in their entire fall of Paris. Unfortunately for French Eagles, they were still alive to boast. By February 2nd of the next year, the Battle of Stalingrad was over. Pavlov was named a hero of the Soviet Union. The building he defended was made into a monument. There's another good one, but it involves 5 people in history that were awesome. Ah yes, 5 real-life soldiers who make Rambo look like a wimp. That's right, people can make Rambo look like a wimp. We have Simo Heya. Heiha. Simo Heiha had a very boring life in Finland. Served his 1 mandatory year in the military and then became a farmer. When the Soviet Union invaded his homeland in 1939, he decided he wanted to help his country. Since the majority of the fighting took place in the forest, he figured the best way to stop the invasion was to grab his trusty rifle, a couple of cans of food, and hide in a tree all day shooting Russians in 6 feet of snow and 20 to 40 degrees below zero. Of course, when the Russians heard that dozens of their men were going down and it was all one dude with a rifle, they got scared. He became known as the White Death because of his white camouflage outfit, and he actually mounted whole missions just to kill it. They started by sending out a task force to find Heiha to take him out. He killed them all. Then they tried getting together a team of counter-snipers and sent them to eliminate Heiha. He killed all of them too. Well, anyway, I'll continue this story in the next episode. Pretty much just do what I'm doing. There's no real point in just pat-footing around it. I probably could have continued that story. I'll have to remember where I'm at. Take the bait, Hatter. Take the bait. Took the bait. Yes. Unfortunately, I forgot to calculate in that one thing with the people and the armor. Well, anyway, this is Hypershatic 100 signing off.